Hey plant friends, welcome back. It's cold this morning. It's starting to warm up. The sun's coming out. When I first woke up at 5, it was like 27 degrees. I had known it was going to frost last night, so I had prepared ahead of time, brought a lot of things inside, went ahead and covered things up. There was a few things I was surprised about this morning. My peony plant was tilted over, and I think it'll rebound. It's starting to come back up, but it was a hard frost. What is it? It's middle of May. Our average last frost date is usually May 14th. The unofficial last frost date for our area is Memorial Day weekend. It was so beautiful this past weekend. I was super tempted to just get all of the plants in the ground. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I held off because some of the plants I wanted to get in the ground, the warmer variety plants, tomatoes, peppers, squash, would not have fared well. So I'm glad I held off. I'm starting here with the mugwort. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but it is tilted over. I do think it'll rebound. There's not a lot of frost damage on the leaves. Super hardy plant, kind of spreads everywhere. I'm going to plan on mowing some of it down and harvesting some of it, but I just wanted to start here because it looked a little sad hanging over like that. Let's walk around the yard together and see what other kind of damage has been done or has not been done, hopefully. And we will uncover some of those plants and see how they look. So let's start here right in the herb garden, my little kitchen herb garden I have. There's oregano right there that had frost on it this morning. It's looking well. No damage on the leaves. Chives are looking great, starting to flower. Down here I have some creeping thyme and some bed straw, but that's looking well too. That's fine. And sage, that looks well too. Just gotta trim some of this dead stuff off from last year, but that's looking well. A little droopy, but I think it'll perk back up. The rhubarb is huge. Holy cow, look at this leaf. Wow, that is ginormous. I need to, I want to cut it back and let it reflush so it doesn't go to seed. I got to do that soon. And inside the shed, and I brought my milk jugs inside the shed. There's tomatoes, tomatillos, some celery and eggplants and leeks. Those are looking good. Over on the back side of the shed by the window, these are sunflowers I started. They're looking a little droopy. It didn't get frost in here, but it might have got a little too cold. Those are some dahlias. Those are looking great too. I'm going to get these in the ground shortly here. I had a couple kinds of sunflowers that didn't sprout yet, but they need water, so maybe they got dried out. And then zinnias over here. Those are looking good too. All right, on to the next. I did not cover the garlic, but that's looking well. That did fine. Happy with that. Chicken damage here. Here's the peony in question. It's drooping a little bit. I don't know if that'll rebound, hopefully. And in this area is where I had the artichokes. I had a whole bunch more. What happened this weekend was a bear had come through and tore the side of the chicken coop off. So when I woke up in the morning, the chickens were all out. I didn't lose any on that day. The day before, I had lost 2. I don't know what happened. I didn't see any evidence of what had happened. So I lost 2 over the past couple of days. Anyways, I did have to repair the chicken coop, so the chickens were out all day long. Kind of made a mess of this area. You'll see in a minute a lot of my eucalyptus, they kind of scratched up and tore from the roots. I don't have as much status as I did, and the stock, some of it is looking a little not good. So hopefully what I have will rebound. I do plan on going to the nursery and replacing anything that I can to fill in blank spots. Okay, let's uncover. So I have feverfew over here. Stocks to my left. And then this was a Mother's Day gift. This Calibracoa. Set the tarp aside for now. And over here is where I have the eucalyptus and status. All right, let's look at these together. So first up, the feverfew looks great. Over here, the stock. Some of these, like this one was sad from the chickens. A little smushed. Some of them look a little smushed right here. Some of them look great. I think they'll bounce back good. This is the calibrachoa. That looks good. Here is the eucalyptus. They're still pretty tiny. Not as much as I was hoping for. I had a whole bunch planted in here. The chicken, like I said, the chickens had come through here and decimated most of it. And then right in here I have status, not as much as I had initially planted from the chickens, but there's a handful and I will pick up some more of that. This is comfrey. That's looking a little sad. It is in flower. The pollinators will love it. I was hoping to leave it. I might have to cut it back and let it reflush. And here are some lilies. Those are looking pretty sad too. Hopefully those leaves bounce back. This is my pink lady apple tree. I had to get a little creative with covering. It was pretty windy last night and I was afraid if I put a sheet on it, it would blow off. So this is just a, I can't remember, kangaroo bag, I believe they call it, to help when you're picking up, doing yard work and picking up leaves and such. All right, let's uncover and see. Did have a couple branches that were flowered. Oh, so, okay, let's look. So these just got smushed down from being covered with that bag, but those will bounce back. The flowers, they're still there. I think it worked. Nice. Those were the only 2 branches I had flowers on. Happy with that. That's good. Let's head towards the veggie garden. Like I said, the wind was pretty heavy last night, so it knocked over the basketball hoop as well. And I said I had to get creative, so we used garbage bags. These are the blueberry bushes. Let's take a look at this one. I think the garbage cans did the trick. Nice. Those look good. Let's check the other one. I do plan on replacing this blueberry and another blueberry. They haven't done well over the past couple of years. So I'm going to replace those, I think, this year. Lovely motherwort growing with it. All right, let's take off this garbage can next. Those look good too. Oh, what a relief. I'm so happy that worked. All right, good. I still have to prune them, but these are my knockout roses. Those are looking good. The leaves are fine on those. I have a clematis right here. Doesn't look too bad. A little droopy on the leaves. All right, here lies my ranunculus. Okay, not too bad. I think maybe got smushed a little bit from the plastic, I'm hoping. They were starting to bud, so that's why I wanted to get those covered. I'll show you the buds. Here's a bud right here. A little droopy. I don't know if it's heavy. There's another bud there. Overall, not too bad. Happy with that. Those should bounce back. Inside the garden, I have my brassicas behind me. I have cauliflower way over to the right, broccoli here, cabbage behind me. I initially wasn't going to cover these because I know they're cold tolerant. I looked at the hourly forecast and it was going to be below 29 for a few hours. So at midnight, I woke up and came out and covered these. Just grabbed some tablecloths and blankets and sheets, and let's see how they look. The violets look a little sad. I think they're okay too. All right, dun 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 dun. Here's the broccoli. Oh, good. Oh, good. Those look good. I'm glad I came out. This is looking a little damaged-like, but I think okay. I'm glad I came out here and covered these. That was worth it. Let's check the other set of broccoli. Nice. And my tablecloth didn't go all the way to the end, so I just covered this with some mulch. for the pine shavings. Oh, good. What a relief. Those look good. Yay. Okay. Again, I ran out of room with the blanket, so I just covered this. This one didn't get covered at all, and that looks all right. So maybe they would have been okay. But I'm glad I came out here anyways, just on the safe side. These are looking good too. There's some damage here, but I think that was before the frost. I have volunteer lupines here and here. I just let them go. I think the weight of the blanket kind of smushed them. Oh no. I didn't even think to cover the potatoes. Look at that. I don't know if you can see. Those were bright green yesterday. Oh no, those might not be good. Oh, the potatoes look like that. Shoot. Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens. And last up here, cabbage. Those look good too. Nice. Okay, good. It looks like it's got a little frost on here, but I came out at midnight, like I said, so there's already a little bit of frost out. I think those will be okay as well. So all in all, not a total loss. A few things we're not quite sure. We'll have to just wait and see how if they bounce back or not. My potatoes I'm a little concerned with, and the peony. I know the comfrey, I can cut it back and it'll regrow, so I'm not too concerned with that. But everything else, I'm super happy I covered it. It's looking great. I'm so happy we're making progress. Hopefully that's the last frost for us. I do plan on getting my tomatoes and squash in soon because they are popping out of the milk jug. I'll bring you along for that. I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful May. Thanks for following along. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Be well. Bye-bye.